Good morning. Ah, good cup of coffee. Sunday morning here, and tonight I have another video going up with some electrical work, stuff like that. And then after that, I have a video going up where I cut some propane lines and tee off, splice in to run the buddy heater. And I figured I'd take this time over a cup of coffee to just basically do a, basic disclaimer, okay? I am far from a professional. Um, I do things the way I think they need to be done or the way I'm able to do them. They might not necessarily be the right way, but I try to be as safe as possible. And, when in doubt, I go the extra mile, okay? It's just like this video. I know somebody's going to watch a video of mine and be like, oh, you didn't do it right, this and that. And I welcome that comment. I welcome that interaction saying, John, what did you do? Why did you do it that way? You're supposed to do it that way. This is dangerous, whatever. I welcome that because that makes me smarter. It makes me more aware of my current situation. I might learn something. But when I put a video out there and somebody thinks I'm a professional or John did it this way, so it has to be the way, to do it, I worry a little bit because some people technically are not prepared to handle some of the jobs that I tackle. I jump right in. I'm not afraid to rip something apart and put it back together. So I take that responsibility on myself. I take my family's responsibility, my friends, anybody that, comes into the rig or whatever, spends the night. I am taking responsibility for those people. And knowing that, I do things to the best of my ability. I'm not saying that you need to do things the way I do them. Again, you do them the way you want to do them. Okay? So basically, my videos are for entertainment purposes and general knowledge of what I'm up to. Okay, so that's the disclaimer. Do your research, get comfortable with what you're doing, learn about the task you're about to tackle, and don't just take one person's advice for it. So that's my disclaimer, my Sunday morning over coffee disclaimer. Some of the videos going forward probably aren't done 100% the correct way, but they they came out the way I wanted them to come out. I'm comfortable with what I've done. You got a video coming in tonight that is the electrical work for the USB chargers, the voltage monitor stuff in the cabinet. Um, that one's coming up tonight, sometime this evening, Sunday evening. After that, I have one where I'm cutting into some propane lines, putting a T, flaring some ends, and checking for leaks. And I try to give as what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to give the best knowledge I can to you guys. Using things like leak detector fluid, Teflon tape that's made for gas instead of the white stuff, and basic use of a flaring kit for soft copper tubing, things like that. But by no means am I a professional. Okay, see what I do, and then use that to do further research to make sure. Don't take one person's advice on how to do something. They might give you the wrong information. There's a huge amount of information on the tubes that are dangerous, things that shouldn't be done, and the people giving the information honestly believe they're doing something the right way when they're putting themselves and their lives and their families' lives in danger. I don't want to be one of those people. So if you follow what I do 100% and something happens, something, I'm not going to have that on my conscious. I'm putting this video out. If you take the time to watch it and understand what I'm trying to say, do your research. Find more than one source. You got to go out there and you got to investigate the project that you're about to attempt. How do I do this? Send me a comment. I'll help you in what I know, but it's by no means the rule. Okay, I am not a professional. I would just want to say that I tackle a lot of projects that most people probably wouldn't do. Okay, I'm okay with that. I do my research. I'm very comfortable with what I do. I take the responsibility of my actions. Okay, it's nobody's fault but my own if something doesn't go right. There's a lot of people on the tubes that every time they get some sort of hiccup down the road, they blame other people. I'm not one of those people, okay? Um, and that's why I'm putting this video out. Just think for a minute, cause and effect. If I do this, what can happen? How can I protect against those things? Like I said, you're messing with gas inside of an enclosed area. If you're not comfortable with that, don't do it. Seek the advice of a professional, get some help, and don't just take one person's view or instruction, because it might not be correct. The information on the tubes is free, and anybody can post anything. And I've seen some crazy, dangerous stuff floating around the tubes that some people might think as it being the right way to do things, and it's scary. So, word of caution, my videos going forward, leave a comment, ask questions. I'll help you the best I can, but also do your own research from other sources, okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. Going forward, we got some fun stuff. We got the, here, I'll show you real quick. The buddy heater down here is running off the, see the hose over on the side here? That's running off the main propane tank. I did that work this morning. Well, last night and this morning. And finished it up so it would run. But before I post those videos, I just wanted to, like I said, put this disclaimer out. All right, guys. Good morning. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the March Madness, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.